Hi, this is Sharon Saladin. I'm here with Barbara Best, and we are talking about self-importance.
Well, what?
I'm so important, Barbara.
Well, aren't we all?
Yes, no, just me. I'm the only important one. That's what some people think.
Yeah, they think the world revolves around them
Yes,
and
yeah.
only them.
Yep.
And didn't we leave that behind when we were little?
Apparently not.
No, apparently not. That's very ego-centered. And we don't, a lot
But I
of
feel
us,
like our world is ego-centered.
our world is
Right? It's
ego-centered.
about trying to get everything I can get
Yeah.
for me right now. It's all about me.
And it's going out of ourselves. It's becoming attached to the world of illusion. But when you're little, it's hard to explain that to a child.
Mm-hmm.
And most children are self-indulgent, self-important because
Right, they can't see past this.
yeah, they don't, and they don't usually. Some do,
Uh-huh.
depending on their development, but most or many do not,
Right.
and they need to be taught about that. And it's a self-realization that comes with it, but they need explanations, and they need to know that they need more practice or more development. And if they're taught correctly, in the last analysis, it's about what you can do to develop yourself. Of course, there's competition.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, everybody wants to be the fastest runner, the best ice skater, the world's gymnast, whatever that entails to
Because our world's
go through
very
that.
competitive. There's competition everywhere.
Yes, and there's competition, but it should be used only to improve yourself. Competition is there so we have something to attain to,
Mm-hmm.
not to become jealous of, not to become angry over, not to be hard on ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
That's where the meditation, the going within, allows us to see where we're at with our development. Accept the position you're in and go from there. If we compare ourselves to other people, we will realize there are always people ahead of us
Right.
and always people behind us.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like this curve. And so people are going to be at one part of the curve, the upper part, and then the other part. And life is like that for a lot of us. We go up and then we reach something, the pinnacle, something happens, and it seems as if we've gone down. But in actuality, we're really going toward our future. If we look at one lifetime and then another, we will find that our development is progressive.
I certainly hope so.
Yes, I do too. And that's the way I'm going with it. And so I'm going into my future, like we all are, and we're developing as we go. Now, some people come into this world and they're developing their physical body. They haven't mastered that. And they may be at the height of the physical development, and so they're going to do well. God or the Creator gave them the wherewithal to do this. You earn it, but it also comes with good development, with the right kind of development. And so what if somebody gives you a dirty look? They give everybody a dirty look, not just you, not just one person. And so what if somebody's in front of you driving, which is
10 miles an hour.
Yeah, when you're in a hurry. You know,
It always happens when you're in a hurry.
Yeah, it always does. It's just like, did I put you there because I'm in a hurry and my thinking
Apparently.
and negatively put you right there, you know? And so, but it's part of life. It's our responsibility to leave earlier.
Or to learn patience.
Yeah, patience, and then turn it into understanding, which is what we're trying to do.
Uh-huh.
And then turn it into knowledge, our knowledge and awareness. But it's rough because the world is a busy place.
Mm-hmm.
And we are going to go into these areas of self-importance. The people don't know they're being self-important. And so they're developing their personality.
Do you think they don't know or they don't care?
Either, well, if you don't know, you don't care.
I guess.
Because there's nothing that you can base it on. People, they're usually impaired some way if the two come together, where they'll say, I don't care if that person knows I'm talking about them. We don't care if they don't like us staring at them. Well, they usually do it to somebody that they know won't do anything about it, for one thing.
Right.
And another thing is, why would you be rude and impose your belief system or your feelings upon another person if you know that will make them feel self-conscious? Why would you do that?
Why do they do that?
For their own self-importance. Because that little tiny ego in them, that little tool for expression, that energy field wants to feed off that. Now,
so that just made them feel
well, it makes
bigger.
them feel superior because they are not superior. They are inferior. And so by their bad expression, you can tell where their development is. And the development with bad expression is usually one of self-centeredness. At least it begins there. If someone yells at you or comes at you like a monster and catches you off guard, the first time anyway, you're probably going to just about faint. But after that, you caught on.
Mm-hmm.
And so you know that person's good for it.
Mm-hmm.
You know that sometime they might come around the corner and they're like a volcanic eruption. Could happen anytime. But if you have any kind of intelligence behind you, you're going to be ready for it.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't, then you need to start working on that part of your development, because the world is like that.
Yeah.
The world is not always a nice place. We were always taught, these people are nice, they're not mean, be nice and good and loving to everybody. Well, with petty tyrants, which the Indians call them petty tyrants, and they're grand tyrants, but, excuse me, but with petty tyrants, niceties don't work. You can be nice all you want. They're going to let you have it anyway.
Yeah.
What you do is you use love. And you go into your meditative state, and with the love and harmony within you, you can send the love and harmony to them. You can also put the love and harmony around them. Hopefully that will change their mind and get them to settle down.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times, if it doesn't, if they don't, inevitably they will do themselves in, which causes their own suffering. Who caused it? They did. And that goes back to the maya culpa, maya culpa. Pay attention. Examine your belief systems. They don't listen to any of that. They go through life, they're the kind of people that bump their heads all the time.
Mm-hmm.
They get their face pushed in the sand and wallow in it. We can wallow in it, but I would say not the sand. Not down into the cement, because it's harmful.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're being self-important, like, this is good enough for me, or I'm using this because I'm special. No, you're not the only one that's special.
Or I get to win always.
Yes, or I always win. No, when you always win, you're asking for the downfall.
Mm-hmm.
When you have that competition ingrained in you so much, usually the harm will come to you, because that's what gives you the suffering. So when we are showed that no matter how you suffer, always attain to the good, then that's the way we're supposed to go. That's why that's set up that way.
Mm-hmm.
But young children need to be taught that competition is great only for finding out about yourself.
Mm-hmm.
There will always be a winner, there will always be a loser. And if you're on the losing side, that it's really not real. It's just a word and a spot.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You could be a winner 5 years from them, and they're losing and you're winning, and the tides have changed. So it's good to teach children early about winning and losing and competition. It doesn't last. We live in a world that's fleeting.
Yeah.
It's full of impermanence. It has many changes.
Mm-hmm.
And we have to be resilient and go with the change. And that's just the way it's made. So if you're being self-important, you need to get over yourself. Get over the situation. Even if somebody that looks like a demon comes up and screams at you in your face and frightens you so you practically fall off your chair, get over it. You're not the only one that has experienced the ugliness of someone doing that.
Yeah.
And that is the main teaching. And if you do go into your meditative state, release it, and replace it with the gift of the Holy Spirit with love and harmony. Let them be ugly all by themselves, and you bring in the true beauty. Release the lower negativity that you experience and replace it with the beauty and harmony that is so available to us, especially through the Christ energy that's coming in now.
Love conquers all.
Yes, love does conquer all. Yes.
Okay. Thank you, Bart.
You're very welcome.